This is your weekly reading. Let's see what's coming through for you. Well, we will be moving into your season on the 22nd. Sun moves into your sign on the 22nd. Happy birthday. This is your birthday month. I mean, rest of the month. And then there is a new moon happening in your sign on the 24th. Now, new moon is all about new beginnings. However, this Mercury retrograde is happening in your sign, so that can lead to some delays. However, let's see what's coming through. You can use this for your sun, moon and rising sign, and if you want to book a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. Send me an email, okay, to schedule a reading. Now let's see what's coming through for you. Okay, Two of Swords, 10 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. All right, what's going on? 3 of Cups. Okay, 3 of Cups here has to do with celebration. It could be that whatever it is that you are doing, you are finishing it, and it's time for celebration for some of you. So this is also where you are meeting, either it could be you are meeting a friend. Friendships is what that energy is about. Okay, these are your cards: 2 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and then 4 of Pentacles. What's going on? Okay, this is a little bit stressful. It has to do with all the things that you have to do, your responsibilities. It could be personal life, it could be professional life. For some, it could be that you are traveling, so everything that comes with it. For some, it may have something to do with home. And 4 of Pentacles here, both these energies here has something to do with your health as well. It could be that, something to do with health, like congestion, sinus issues, cold or fever is what I'm seeing. And 2 of Swords energy, it could be that you have to make a decision, Leo, and you are still on the fence about things, like you are not able to make up your mind what to do. So you are still considering your options, but know that you are in your mind, and there is something else that you are not seeing at this moment. So it's important to all the options that are in front of you. Maybe there is something else that you are not seeing, which is going to be the best option, So it's important to listen to your own intuition, because here mind is taking over. You are thinking about what makes perfect sense, but you want to listen to your heart, your intuition as well. So maybe if you find yourself in the mind, maybe think about just dropping the thoughts and go for a walk or something like that. When the energy is shifted, then it will be possible for you to access your intuition. Okay, because what happens is sometimes things are right in front of us and we don't see it. It could be a solution, it could be the solution may come in different ways. The intuition that I am talking about, it could be a book you are reading, it could be a video you are watching, it could be a song you are hearing, it could be signs, synchronicities and things like that. It could be it could be someone you are meeting, like a total stranger. They might say something. However, when we are always thinking about our problems and things that we have to do, then we might not notice things and we might not pay attention to what we are coming across. So it's important to stay yourself open to what you are seeing and hearing. So keep your eyes and ears open. On the other hand, what I'm also seeing is someone is feeling a little bit defensive here. It could be that there is a conversation happening and you are feeling defensive. Are you taking it personally? So, something to be mindful of. Here with 4 of Pentacles, this is where you are holding on to things. It could be that you are holding everything together, Leo. Yeah, and it's know how that's making you feel. It's kind of stressful, is what I'm seeing here. On the other hand, this is where you are feeling protective towards something or someone. So what I want to say is, whatever it is that you are holding on to, this is also something that's very close to your heart. So it could be your responsibilities, it could be home, family, it could be your goals. So everything is important, and there is nothing you can let go of, is what I want to say, even though it's kind of stressful. But is there a better way to handle things? That is something to be mindful of. So if you want to ask for help, do you want to have a conversation? It could be hiring someone, it could be outsourcing, it could be talking to the people concerned, it could be talking to your friends, family, community groups you belong to. Maybe you will find some new information when you do that. On the other hand, something to do with finance is also coming through. Yeah, feeling protective. So it could be a job situation, it could be uh, people you love. On the other hand, it also feels like, you don't want to get hurt. This is where you are not sharing how you are feeling about things. It could be that you don't want to get hurt, so you are keeping things to yourself, Leo. When I said you don't want to get hurt, it could be that you don't know what the other person is going to say. So that confidence, that trust is not there. That could be the reason. Or it could be that you are saving the other person from, going through some emotions. Maybe you just don't want to bother them. Things like that is coming through. But know how things are making you feel. Like, be aware of what's happening in the body. You don't want to fall sick or anything like that. It could be aches, pains. It could be happening because of stress. Okay, so just be aware of that. Okay, so what's happening in the sky? Like I mentioned, 22nd sun moves into your sign. So this is, it's all about you this rest of the month. And then the new moon is happening in your sign on the 24th. And then on the 26th, we have moon in Virgo. Okay, on the 26th, moon is going to be in Virgo. On the 22nd, moon is going to be in your sign, and it will move into Virgo later on. And this is forming a square with Uranus in Gemini. Now, squares in astrology has to do with tension. And we might feel that sense of restlessness, and also some control issues may also come up. It could be power struggles, it could be a situation that we are coming across. If we don't feel comfortable, then we might do something to change, fix something like that. So that is something to be mindful of, because we have retrograde happening now, and if things are not clear, then struggling with something will only make us feel more frustrated. So when you are in that energy, just be aware this is what's happening internally, and how you want to channel that energy is important. So it's important to know what's in your hands, what you don't have control over. So patience is important, and also remaining a little bit flexible is also important during this time, so we don't unnecessarily take stress. Yeah, Three of Cups is here. Something to do with friendships is what I'm seeing. Could be communication, a conversation you are having with someone. So Leo, your message is bountiful nature. Okay. The message is spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a garden, or sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. Yes. So for some, it could also be some kind of physical activity. It could be that you are going on a hike, things like that, or physical exercise. But know how much you are taking on, because moderation is the key. So, finding some kind of balance is important. So let me read this out to you just one more time. Yeah, look at this card, Leos. This has to do with nurturing, nourishing, and caring for something that you love. And that's what I'm seeing here, feeling protective. Like, whatever it is that you want to grow, this is where you are giving it your 100, your whole attention. So the message is spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet, meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. Yes, like I mentioned in the beginning, when we do that, we will be able to access new insights. We will be able to find some new solutions, new ideas on how to handle things. So listening to your own intuition this week is important. So Leo, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Do remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And I hope you have a great week ahead. Please take care. Bye-bye.